He better get to violating. He better stalk Shorty every move. One of them security better get hit. Something better happen.
That was part of the discussion between Jim Jones and Mel Matrix regarding Tekashi 6ix9ine, which the feds played for him when he was, well, choosing between being a defendant or a cooperating witness in the Treyway case. We are aware of his choice. Of course. To refresh your recollection, I wrote a number of tales about Tekashi and the Treyway incident because I had a personal connection to it. 30 seconds of my documentary, Streets of New York, were utilized by Tekashi. I sued him for the last song he recorded before he started dating Treyway and created Ogumo. But by then, he was a federally protected witness, so we were unable to subpoena him. However, my lawyer was able to identify the distributor. He gave me many $1,000s. Therefore, it was cool. However,
and he need to be very, very, very articulate about what he's saying, why he made people think that nigga was a gang member. He needs to let niggas know that he was never a gang member. He was always a money ploy for the gang members. He got to figure it out.
50 Cent has revived it, raising questions about why Jim Jones was not charged. Great question. I mean, we're not attorneys, as I usually say. Not all the information is known to us. Furthermore, you cannot say with absolute certainty that he is an informant because this incident occurred and he was not charged. However, Jim Jones's use of language raises serious suspicions since it seems like a higher-ranking gang member is giving Mel Matrix instructions. Naturally, Mel Matrix was a prominent member of the Blood Treyway gang. Additionally,
he better start doing something. Once he start tearing the security down, ain't no security gonna want that job. He gonna have to stay in the house pretty soon. That's it. That's what happens. Once security get injured, them niggas like, nah, he's too much of a liability. I'm not gonna protect nobody that I know that is causing harm to us. And that's all these niggas gotta say. One shot, he let niggas know, man, bro, we gonna tear the security up, bro. We not even worried about you, bro. You ain't even, we gonna tear the security up. Once niggas start doing that, the security gonna be like, listen, bro, I ain't in it for this, bro. You gonna have to do this shit on your own time, bro.
You can't, the security out in New York can't run around with fire on them, right?
Nah, them niggas, or unless they ex-police, but it don't matter at that time because they doing an illegal job. You dig? And it don't matter, because the shot ain't run down on them, they can't pull their gun out to shoot nobody. Unless a gun is pulled out.
Jim Jones is only providing Shotzi with a template for what she must achieve. Additionally, the terms violate and superviolate are used. These are terms that have been applied to New York Blood, numerous blood gangs, indictments that the federal government has established, and persons who are incarcerated or have been in and out of jail on the East Coast. The terms attack, violate, superviolate, and kill are code words. Other individuals have been imprisoned for uttering these phrases, after all. We don't even know if Jim Jones was arrested and interrogated, so why wasn't he even there? I suppose we would have been aware of it if it hadn't been negotiated in private between the federal prosecutor and the solicitors. There's Jim. IC. Jim provides what appears to be a rather detailed plan. There are more than simply two men conversing on the phone when one of them remarks, "Oh my God, that guy is insane. Someone ought to injure him in some nebulous manner in order to apprehend him." He informs Mel Matrix that his security at the very least has to be shot. Sheesh. He then informs him that when the security is shot, nobody will want to work security for Tekashi in New York, at least not since they believe it is impolite for Tekashi to be in the city while strip clubs and other things are going on, due to New York rules. No one will want to provide protection for him if you shoot one of his guards. Jim Jones is explaining in great detail to Mel Matrix, also known as Mel Murder, why security personnel are not allowed to carry firearms till they are retired or off duty. Those men are also incapable of pulling a pistol first. The only person they can draw a pistol on is another man. He is essentially stating that security Won't matter if you use weapons to attack Tekashi. Additionally, they must at least take that shot. He had best start working. Mel Matrix does sound submissive. He's asking as if he were being instructed on what to do, which is rather intriguing. Additionally, a variety of accusations have been made against Jim Jones. It is said that there is a firearms case. I don't discuss all of it, I'm not sure. However, this recording is incredible. Perhaps Jim Jones' attorney, took it personally and said to the federal prosecutor, well, good luck. Without any other proof that Jim Jones did anything, there is no reason to suspect him. That's very likely the case based only on that exchange. He wouldn't be charged with anything. Indeed, it appears like he would have been questioned, or something. It does sound awful. However, it was another intriguing aspect of the Treyway case, which concerned the CEO, Chris, who had been infiltrating the company for years. Treyway, of course, was the Nine Trey Bloods commercial branch, years before. Chris, the CEO, had infiltrated them. He was one of the first people to receive fentanyl in the mail from China, and he testified against him. I don't want to get into too much detail about the Tekashi case, but it's actually quite fascinating. But anyway, what do you think? What is the likelihood that Jim Jones will strike some kind of agreement to protect himself because it does appear to be a poor phone call. Do you believe that he failed to break the street code? Or that he was not charged or indicted because there was no proof that he had done anything else? The question of how to profit off American drugs is in your court.
He definitely humiliating Shotty right now. But
Well, you got the picture up there next to the post. You're like, when you go to YouTube and World Star, they got his picture next to this shit. Everything he say, they got a split screen with Shotty picture next to this shit. This shit crazy, son. But he doing that to make K9 think he don't got no relationship with boy. That's what he trying to do. He trying to live. He trying to suffer with himself.
that's cool, but now he gotta get violated.
Yeah, super violated. Super duper. So ain't too much he can really do unless he gonna go run around with 100 armed securities all day. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get shot at penny.
He ain't getting enough money for that.
That's a fact. And he just canceled all his shows.
And he ain't a gang member no more.
Nah, he ain't nothing.
That's what Shotty needs to make sure he do.
Nah, we
Tell that nigga that he not a gang member no more. He kicked out the whip. He was never a gang member. Nigga, Shotty need to expose him.
Nah, what to do? Yeah, they got a TMZ. TMZ want to talk to niggas on Monday. So Shotty like, you want me? Crippy. I think he said.
Nah, you don't need to be on no TMZ. Let Shotty be on TMZ.
I'm not gonna get on it, but he wanted me to talk to the nigga and tell the nigga what happened. Like, cause my lap first. You feel me? So he want.
Nah, you don't say nothing. You let Shotty handle that shit, bro. You don't say nothing.
So don't say nothing.
Nah, Shotty gotta handle that shit. He get on TMZ. He need to talk his talk and he talk his shit.